Today we're going to interview Gerry Krochak. He's the Director of Marketing and Media Relations from Country Thunder. Hello, Gerry.
Hey, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for expanding. Yeah, it's opening day here at Country Thunder, Saskatchewan, so just getting last few minutes things tidied up, as well as arranging some interviews and such like that, but great to connect with you.
So how many festivals does Country Thunder run now?
We just announced our 6th, which will be in Iowa. So we're in Florida, Arizona, Saskatchewan, Wisconsin, Alberta, and next year we're adding Iowa.
Sort of like a native of Tucson, so your Florida, your Arizona festival's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, we've got lots of great friends from the Tucson area, and being right in the middle of Phoenix and Tucson, it's kind of the annual pilgrimage.
Okay. All right, so you have a festival coming up in Twin Lakes, which is primarily the one that I want to discuss. It starts on July 18th.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Country Thunder. How did Country Thunder get started, and how long has it been going on?
Well, believe it or not, it started right here at the site that we're at in small town Saskatchewan, which is prairies of Western Canada. About 2005, our ownership group revitalized a country music festival that had been in trouble for a while and switched to rock for a while. So they had changed it back to country and built it back up to what it's become. Next week's Sunday headliner in Wisconsin is the same headliners here, and everyone's pretty excited. That's Chris Stapleton. So after this festival got reinvigorated, the Country Thunder brand was purchasased with the Wisconsin and Arizona shows, and that was about 2006, 2007. And the rest is history, and the brand has been building since. And every year we just try to strive to get the biggest and best headliners available, as well as timely up-and-comers, new artists, and some heritage acts that stood the test of time.
Okay. You've been in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin for how long?
I think since about 2007, 2008, a little over 10 years.
Okay. So what is it like? I mean, I see you have different parking arrangements, and I think that you probably are all sold out for Twin Lakes right now, right?
We're not sold out, but we've been selling very briskly. I mean, a lineup that includes, Stapleton as well as Luke Combs. It's a 1-2 punch in terms of, artists that people have been asking us for. And, Combs is just a phenomenon right now. There's never been an artist in country music history have his first 5 singles go right to number 1. So we're seeing something that we've never seen before, not with Johnny, not with George, not with Garth. So it's been interesting to watch that trajectory.
Okay. I see that there's you have overnight camping, and I looked at your camping. It's just sort of amazing. It's like renting a hotel out in the field. So, and you have potties that people can rent. Yeah,
it's temporary coolest city in America, we like to call it. And, the campers, it's a culture of its own. I mean, the way that for a lot of people, this is a yearly pilgrimage. They come together, and you come with one group of friends, you make new friends, and that's the special thing about music, is the way it brings people together. And certainly we see that in Wisconsin. It's a special group of people. It's the most diehard fans imaginable, and of course you got the Chicago-Milwaukee thing going. So it's it's awesome. We love it out there. We love the site, but it's the people that make it happen.
Do you know what your attendance is for Twin Lakes, approximately?
Well, if we have a full sellout, we're not there yet, but a full sellout at that site is hovers right around 40,000, and it's an amazing site when the concert bowl is full, and everything is the entire concert bowl is full with the surroundings of all the activations and the amusement rides and everything that takes place, go along with the festival. So, yeah, it's one of our bigger ones, and it's a great time.
Okay. And so you also have a lot of food, I guess, and a lot of food vendors. Anything particular that you like?
You know, something that a Canadian kid like me doesn't always get. I'm not a kid anymore, but the cheese curds. I can't stay away from them. And there's deep fried cookie dough, and I can't stay away from that. Although, you know, my pant sizes wish I would.
Okay, Gerry, but I have to ask you once again, and you didn't answer my question. They actually have potties that they can rent in their name. How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, you can rent a porta potty for your campsite, and it's pretty straight up. We lay them out when we like you buy a specific campsite, so you just request one and it's dropped off there before you pull in with your camper. Everybody needs a place to go, and you're looking to make that festival experience as comfortable as you possibly can.
Yeah, that's one thing I've often wondered about. If you have that many people in a crowd, I mean, we're all human beings. I've often wondered how you guys handle that. So, okay, so what's the opening act, and what is your favorite act?
Well, we've got a band from Canada that I'm really looking forward to our friends in Wisconsin seeing. They're called the Hunter Brothers, and they're going to be playing one of the early afternoons. I'm not sure which day. I don't have it in front of me right now. And then, you know, seeing the way Tim McGraw electrifies the crowd is going to be special. You know, he's a veteran artist, arguably at the peak of his powers with his live show at the moment. But Luke Combs, I mean, it's just new, it's fresh. He's an amazing artist. It's going to be great. But my long way around to a simple question. Chris Stapleton is going to be. He was amazing in Arizona, and we're looking forward to having him in Wisconsin.
Okay. You have a thing called a meet and greet. You want to tell me about that?
Well, meet and greets are things that we do with our media partners, as well as some sponsors, where we do some contesting and things like that to give people the opportunity to meet the artist, get a photo taken, maybe get an autograph signed. It's a special thing not everyone gets to do, and it's something that we offer at all of our festivals. It's a pretty exclusive opportunity, but it's also, I see the excitement and that it gives people, and it's a cool thing.
So can people still buying tickets get into that somehow?
It's nothing that you could purchase.
So how do they get in? How do they get into it?
Oh, like I said, it's you know, a lot of times we'll share meet and greet packages with our partner radio stations, and they'll do contesting with their listeners, things like that.
So do you have a partner radio station for the Twin Lakes event?
Yeah, we have several. WMAD in Madison, WEBG in Chicago, WMIL in Milwaukee, and WJBL in Jamestown are all partner stations. All
right. Let's talk about parking for a minute. So you have a shuttle service, I see, from a couple of cities. That might be the best way for people to get in and out, do you think?
Yeah, we have a lot of parking out there, but you got to remember, a lot of people who come there and stay there for 4 or 5 days. Lots and lots of campers that create this temporary city. We do have some shuttles, and then we also, a lot of people just do day parking when they come out there. There's lots of room.
Yeah, this is a pretty long festival. It goes on for a few days. What hours do you run approximately each day?
Main stage typically starts around 2 o'clock, 2:30, and then main stage ends roughly 11 o'clock, 11:30. That being said, you know, you're in a festival environment. It's a lot more spontaneous than a festival environment's a lot more spontaneous than an arena show. So if somebody wants to play overtime like Keith Urban did a couple of years ago, we certainly love to have them.
I understand. So how late do you go in the evening generally?
Yeah, typically 11:30.
Okay. And, you know, I'm a little older person now, but doing what I do, I get to talk to a lot of people, and I think that mostly a lot of these festivals like yours, though, as great as they are, they're basically for the young folks, right?
I wouldn't say that to be true. No, you kind of look for that balance where you've got a nice balance of up and coming artists, established headliners, and then artists that have stood the test of time. This weekend, for example, we've got Travis Tritt, Lone Star. I mean, you've definitely seen a trend with a lot of 90s country at our festivals. It's not unusual to see, young fans along with their parents. So it's pretty cool.
All right. When you say young, do you have some children show up?
Yeah, we're one of the only festival brands that has that allows kids 12 and under to be free with their parent or guardian. So, we like to keep the family elements as an option available for everyone.
What do you have for the children to do? I guess you have some children that come to this festival.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's all kind of games. We have amusement rides. Slingshot ride is out there. Lots to see and do. I mean, it's called a festival. The main stage acts are going to do their job, but I mean, it's the extra things that you do on site, like line dance lessons and all the food and beverages on site. Like I say, the amusement park rides and games, which are popular with kids. Those are the things that go into making it a festival as opposed to a 4-day concert.
Okay. All right. So what's your next festival coming up after Twin Lakes?
Well, we get a few weeks kind of breathing room, and then we have a city festival at a city park in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's a little bit more intimate. It's kind of we joke that it's our boutique thunder. It tops out at about 17,500, and it's in a beautiful city park. No camping, and a really cool experience.
Okay, and then I think you go to Florida next. Is that right?
Yeah, we then do it. We'll make our announcements for the 2020 year, usually around October, go into each of our markets and do a press conference and announce the lineups for 2020. So it'll all happen again starting in March of 2020 in Kissimmee, Florida, which is our wonderful new market. We played 1 year there and really got accepted with open arms. Just a great event.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. You better be coming to one of them.
I would love to. A lot of people want me to go all kinds of places, so there's only one of me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gerry, thank you very much. I've really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, great talking to you too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.